All right, good afternoon, everybody. It is November 5th, 2020, and here's what we were looking at today. Uh, it was a range day with an upward bias. Um, Prices really stayed in this yellow, slightly upward channel, but I wouldn't have had this channel drawn until right here. So this is about 9:30 a.m. And then you can confirm the top of the trend. You can't confirm it until 11:45 a.m. So you might have this drawn. I would probably have it here to start, and that does look like it has potential for a midline early on. As you see, there's a touch here, touch here. Prices kind of range over here, touch here, touch here, touch here, even towards the end of the day. So you might be thinking that still right now, but I don't. I liked it right here. Let's see. Let's look at the midline. So you get a touch here, some touches over here, some congestion here. But hey, could be off this too. It's wow. Yeah, there's another reason why I liked it here is because these touches over here. These touches over here. That's why I like it. But let's take a look at the trades. Actually, no. Let me talk about the channels first. So prices start out at the open in this kind of a upward spike into a range, and then prices continue to move up. Then they go into this range after they hit the top of this yellow channel and the daily highs. Break down, get a couple of measured legs down. And then we get this big move down here. And then they bounce, confirming the bottom of this channel. And if you got in there, if you were watching, that's a failed second entry short with a great signal bar off the trend line. Let's see where that would have got you from 494.50 to 510. That's about a 15-point move if you stuck with it. And it was a spiking channel up, touched the top of the channel, came down, didn't make it to the bottom of the channel. Spike in range. I don't know if that's a term, but spike in range towards the end of the day. That's after 12 though. So let's take a look at these trades. And this is where we started the day out. Over here in this range. This is a second entry long right here, but that's at the top of the range. So unless more skilled traders see something better than I see here, it's a great signal bar, but it's going into the top of the range. It would have worked, but looks too risky for me. And then we realize that this is actually an upward channel. If you draw it off this close and this touch right here, we get it again, and this is a second entry long off the bottom of the channel. I marked it as aggressive, and here's why. This is the signal bar you would have to use. So you know what? Maybe I should just move it over to that. Oh, that's funny. I have a blue arrow underneath it. Maybe if you see this close and you want to put a limit order above this signal bar, you could do that. But you might take that just off the touch, and that'd be a second entry long. So that'd be a failure. And look, it shoots right up. So people are trapped here. I should probably label that a trap. Oh, whoops. And yeah, so prices shoot up, hit the top of the channel, come down. I like taking these off the channel, these bounces. It's a higher low. They work for me. And there's room to scalp out before you hit the EMA. I like it a lot. And then prices move up. You get an overshoot. You don't get any good moves. Hold on. First entry, second. You could look at this as like a failed second entry short, but I don't know. It's not a good signal bar. Prices move up, they overshoot the channel. Maybe aggressive traders would take this bar, this trade here. Looks like a higher low. Prices come down, and we get some measured moves in here. But yeah, so prices hit the top daily highs. They come down into this red range for, let's see how long this was. For about an hour and a half, they're ranging. So look at this move down, and I'm thinking by here you have this bottom of the range drawn. And why did I mark this? Well, I looked at it as kind of like a higher low. Higher low, great signal bar. You don't have the top of the range drawn yet, and that's actually into the top of the range. Which kind of negates what I said earlier about not taking this. So I'm not too sure how I feel about this. And now I'm seeing this one right here. Maybe I wouldn't have taken this one because after the overshoot we're ready for a break. Oh, okay, and that's why I marked this. We haven't made an attempt at a new high yet. So I marked this higher low, great signal bar, waiting for a new high. And we don't get that new high, but it looks like there is an attempt. It's also after the first break of the channel. So then we confirm this top of the range. It looks like prices just go back and forth a little bit. No good entries here. Counter trend break out over here. Honestly, I probably would have considered this one right here. Probably would have considered this, just because it looks. And I don't know. You might get stopped out after that. Looks like it doesn't work. Oh, you know what? This one though, I forgot to talk about this one. This one, I was going to take this. Or no. I did take this. And what did it go lower first? Oh, okay, I remember. My computer was slow. I took this trade, my automated stop was like way up here, and my computer was slowing down. I'm trying to move my stop. I'm freaking out because I don't want to, I don't want that much risk. It was like up here or something. I'm trying to move it down, and I couldn't. This bar closed, so I would have got stopped out, but it moved down. So got a little lucky on that. But that's a great signal bar at the top of the range in a counter trend break. So maybe I should have looked at the fact that this EMA was kind of holding prices. Moves up, counter trend again. Get this touch off the yellow channel, but you wouldn't have had that drawn yet. Comes down. After the counter trend break, it then breaks down low. And here, I marked this as aggressive, but I really like these trades. And this arrow is just because I measured. Since prices moved out of the range, I wanted to see where they might come to. All right, so here's a measured leg down, guys. Strong move down. And if you move this, it's just about to the tick, okay? So I saw prices bounce there, and I like taking that. I like taking that a lot, and it worked. This market geometry stuff is real. 100% real, and if you're actively drawing your trend lines, measuring your moves, it gives you a lot of confidence in a trade like that. So I took that. Prices break into this micro range for a little bit, and they don't really even touch the top yet. Or again, I'm sure after the fact, I would probably move this top line down to all those touches. And you actually might take this one. Here, I'll put aggressive because it's a double test. Got a little bit of a double test right in there. So you might take that, and it would have worked, but Yeah, it's price are ranging. So now we have a breakout pullback. I usually don't mark these breakout pullbacks because Mack says they're like the least reliable. But it kind of looks like a second entry short as well. You know, we got this up, move up, tries to go lower, moves up, off the EMA, off the bottom of the channel, and prices never hit the top up here. Okay. Okay, it's not really off a trend line, but it's close because this is a trend that I didn't mark that I'm seeing. Yeah, that's a trend. So it's kind of towards the top of the trend too. So you know, I like this. I think this is I didn't take this in person. Actually, I started to, but I was like, it's too risky for me. But yeah, I do like that after the fact. Okay, and I marked this, and here's the reason I marked this. Okay, here's what the range would look like if it's like a two-tiered range. Okay, and here's the bottom. So that's like a break back into congestion. Okay, but it's aggressive because we have this downward channel. So, but look at all that room back to the EMA too. Okay, and look at this nice trap. I didn't spot this. There's a lot of traps, like counter trend traps. I'm realizing a lot of counter trend traps. And yeah, look at that move down. This is bigger than the measured leg from here. This goes beyond that. So this lower high I marked as aggressive, just because of that measured leg. Just in case these measured legs were, you know, prices or the market moves in twos, so we already had a measured leg. But I don't know, maybe prices would have stopped right there and bounced. So that's going right into the bottom of that. So I didn't. You know, looking at this, it looks aggressive to me. Here's where we get the confirmation of this bottom of this yellow channel. Okay, and we have a first entry, failed second entry short. Great signal bar. It confirms the bottom of this channel. I would take that. And yeah, you get a huge move up if you do take that. You get another chance with this higher low. If you want to take that after this big move up. And you get this spike in channel. I didn't see many good entries. Bottom of the channel is kind of being tested right here. And it gets confirmed over here. Look at all these long traps up here. You might even take this. But yeah, you get this confirmation with this nice higher low signal bar. Beautiful. Take that. Bunch of trap shorts again. Another confirmation with a higher low. Nice bullish signal bar. Take that. Another trap. all these longs getting trapped up here. Especially that's a higher low too. So you know people got trapped there. Taking that higher low. And then we get another higher low. And that's a small bar. Okay, low risk. Take that. 6 ticks. Okay, that's as low risk as it gets. And yeah, you might even take this one. Oh no, that's not the lowest part of the swing. Then we get a failed second entry long. We get prices. They confirm this downward trend line over here. Get a failed second entry long. First entry, second entry off the EMA towards the top of that trend line. Take that. And that's the last trade for 12 o'clock, before 12 o'clock. I only have 45 seconds. But I noticed this move. I just wanted to mark this because that's, look at this range. That's like such a perfect double test. Back to back to back. I'm going to take that. Room to scalp before the midline, before the EMA. I just wish I saw that in real time. All right, that's it for today. I'm going to post again tomorrow.